Hi there, my name's Andrew Panton. I'm Artistic Director of Dundee Rep Theatre and I'm directing this year's seasonal production, which is A Christmas Carol. I'm not sure I remember the first time that I read A Christmas Carol. It's always been one of my favourite stories, regardless of whatever time of year. And I actually directed a production 4 years ago for the Royal Lyceum in Edinburgh and really loved it. I loved this adaptation. This production is very different from that production, but I think the script is great, Neil Duffield's adaptation. It's such an iconic story and one that really lands at this time of year for obvious reasons, but also I think with what's going on with world economy at the moment and the way that everyone's talking about just not having as much money and how we think about money, what we do with money, how we plan, and keying into many of the themes of the story, which is what actually makes us happy, what's important to us in life. I was really keen to find a way to tell this story, obviously using some words and text, but also finding other ways of telling the story through movement and music, live playing on stage, lots of singing, some dance, lots of people using their bodies in different ways to tell a story, and also having young people on stage at Christmas time I think is great. So we're really, it's great that we've got members of our youth theatre making up the young company for A Christmas Carol. I'm really fortunate to have worked with some really amazing collaborators, and what's great about this year is that a lot of my favourite creative team collaborators are working on this production, and I've worked with many of them on Christmas shows before. So going into this process, we all have similar expectations, and they're quite high. We really do want to make an amazing Christmas show because we're very conscious that for many of the audience are going to be young people, and for many of them this might be their first experience of theatre, or they might only experience theatre once a year at this time of year. That's a real responsibility. So we have to make a show that we think is great, but also is going to have an impact on these young people, and they're going to want to come back and see more. I always like a rehearsal room to be collaborative. I like it to be fun. I like everyone to feel they have a role to play in it, an equal role to play. At Christmas, the fun bit's really important, because if you can't have fun rehearsing a Christmas show, there really is something wrong. So my view of what we need to do with a rehearsal room is make it open, fun. If we're laughing, we're probably finding interesting choices and interesting ways to tell the story. I'm really excited to be doing my first Christmas show at the Rep, but I do feel a real sense of responsibility because this is a show that's really important to the people of Dundee and beyond. It's really important to us as an organisation because it's the most people that we have in the building for one show. And also I feel a real responsibility to the young people that are going to see this, and maybe this is their first theatre experience.